In the Lost Lands is an upcoming adaptation of a fantasy short story written by George R.R. Martin, one of the best world builders and fantasy authors in history, and I have some interesting information about this upcoming fantasy movie, such as confirmed casting, most likely release date, and what the potential plot of this movie may be. But before we begin, to stay up to date with everything to do with fantasy and historical movies, subscribe to my channel, History Spark. So, in terms of confirmed casting for this movie, I am happy to state that the two leads of this movie will be two amazingly talented individuals, with Mila Jovovich confirmed to play the role of the powerful sorceress Grey Alice, and Dave Bautista will be playing the role of a wanderer named Boyce, who will join forces with Grey on her quest to discover the lost power of shape-shifting. Some of the supporting cast for this upcoming fantasy movie have also been confirmed as well, such as Simon Loof as Jarius, Arlie Jover as Ash, Amira Okerke as Malenge, Fraser James as Patriarch Johan, and Deirdre Mullins as Mara. So it is needless to say that with such a stellar primary cast and a secondary cast already in place, In the Lost Lands looks like it is gonna be a great film in the acting department at the very least. Behind the scenes we have the base story and plot already penned by George R.R. Martin, and as I am sure most people would agree, the first 4 seasons of Game of Thrones are the strongest of the series, and that's because they had a strong storyline that could be adapted and followed based off of some amazing books. So it is safe to say that In the Lost Lands will give production company Dream Bros Entertainment and director Paul W.S. Wenderson the same benefit, as they will have the basic premise of the movie already lined out for them. They will just need to find a creative and engaging way to connect all the dots and put a fantastic story together. In February of this year, George R.R. Martin posted a tweet on his Twitter account confirming that this movie will not be released till 2024, stating that the film still has a lot of work yet to do, so it won't appear until 2024, but here's a little update. He followed this tweet with a link to his personal blog, where he confirmed that In the Lost Lands had wrapped up filming in Poland early in 2023, and that a lot of post-production work was still needed, and that an early 2024 release date would be most plausible. In the Lost Lands is quite a short story, so there's not a lot of detail within the novel, but the basic premise is that a powerful sorceress named Grey Alice, who will be played by Mila Jovovich, allows anyone who is willing to pay her or make a worthy offering access to her magic powers for their wishes to be fulfilled. Hearing of this, a queen demands that Grey Alice get her the power of shapeshifting, something the queen is desperate to have regardless of the cost, and this forces Grey and Boyce, the character played by Dave Bautista, to head into the dangerous Lost Lands to procure the shapeshifting power desired by the queen. So definitely an interesting, engaging premise here to create a new epic fantasy adventure off of, and I'm hoping that this will hopefully engage audiences enough to revitalize the fantasy movie genre and give us access to more epic films of this nature. I'm really optimistic for In the Lost Lands. The cast, director and plot are all top tier, and I'm hoping that this will go on to become one of the biggest box office successes of 2024. But this is all the information I have about In the Lost Lands for the moment. But remember to stay up to date with everything to do with historical movies and fantasy movies, subscribe to my channel History Spark, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.